How's it going, my idle islanders? Dr. Slacking, the Slacking Doctor, back on Pokemon Showdown, as you can see, for week 9, I think, of the ABC, that's the Associated Battle Community. And this week, we're taking on my boy Luke and the Golden State Wartortles. Luke's a friend of mine, I've known him for a little while now, top guy. His run of form recently in the ABC hasn't been great, so this is a game that we really need to win to make playoffs. But the issue is he is a very good battler, so it is not going to be straightforward at all. Just because he's had a little bit of a dip in form does not mean that this will be an easy battle. It really won't, and his draft is powerful. So we have the team here. I have had to kind of rush this team together myself. Basically, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I've had an immensely difficult week this week with things in my personal life. This is not excuses, by the way. I'm still very much here to win. I'm just telling you guys the situation. And then I've been at work this morning and basically got very sick after I'd been at work. Random story that I'm going to share for you guys before we get into battle, because I know he's not quite ready yet. I work in a petrol station, as many of you know. And we sell Christmas trees in the petrol station today. Someone came in, can I buy a Christmas tree? Yes, sure. I want one of the ones from the back. Will you bring it through for me? Yeah, no problem. First time that's happened. I pick up this Christmas tree, sort of put it over my shoulder kind of thing. Next thing I know, I am burning. My skin is on fire. All up my arms, up my side of my face, my neck just breaks out in a really big rash. My hair, like my scalp, was burning and quite a lot of pain. Started feeling a little bit like respiratory problems, a little bit tight-chested. Apparently, I'm allergic to Christmas trees. Did not know this. Did not know this. I am 20... How old am I? 23 years old. I was 24 in 2018. Very old, I know. And I did not know that I was allergic to Christmas trees all this time. Mum often had a plastic Christmas tree at home, but we did have real Christmas trees. Sometimes, I guess I just never hugged them before. I never got that close to them. But yeah, so because of that, I ended up being quite sick for the rest of the day. I haven't really eaten. It really, I don't know what the reaction was, but it really made me under the weather. So, in any case, we're just waiting. I don't know if you guys can see this, but he's in a battle. This is him here. He's in a battle, and he's going to challenge me as soon as he's finished. So that's how I knew I had time to kind of share that ridiculous story with you. But because of that, I've pieced together a team myself in literally about 20 minutes. And I didn't have time to run specific damage calcs. I didn't have time to run much of anything. So we have... This is just supposed to be some fun, because if I'm going to build it on my own, I'm going to have some fun with it. So we have a weakness policy, rock polish Donphan. I want to sweep with this thing so bad. It would be so funny to sweep with this. It speed ties his Mew, which is not his fastest thing, his second fastest thing. The only faster thing he has, I think... where is all this noise coming from? Okay, he might be about ready. This is his draft here. My face is probably covering this. His second fastest thing, I believe, is his Zeb Striker, or his fastest thing is his Zeb Striker, sorry. He's asking me to come on Battle Spot. But I'm already there, or not on Battle Spot, sorry, on the Battle Arena or the Battle Area on Showdown, but I'm already there. So anyway, yeah. So this Donphan outspeeds, or at least speed ties with everything, I believe, barring the Zeb Striker. But realistically, are you going to bring a Zeb Striker in on a Donphan? Not likely, and if you are, it's probably going to try and Hidden Power Ice or something, and then trigger our weakness policy, and the sweep begins. In an ideal world, obviously, that's not that likely to actually happen. Has he found me? Oh, I'm not logged in. That would help. That would help. I should tell him. That would help. Let's see if he's ready now. I believe this is him, so let's just challenge him. So yeah, this team is a really odd one. Obviously, Gligar and Donphan, bringing them both is a strange thing. So, I also gave them all nicknames. I didn't have time to give them proper nicknames, but I've been told that with nicknames you can import them straight into damage calc. So, or you can import them without nicknames, but with the nicknames they're easier to find, it looked to me. So I've given them all ridiculous nicknames because it was quick and easy. So let's see, he's got hazard removal in the Wartortles and in the Mew. So we don't want to start with our hazard remover. He hasn't brought the... He hasn't brought the Zeb Striker, so the only thing to stop me Volt switching is the Camerupt. If he wants to bring Camerupt in on Coco, that's fine. We can Nature's Madness. That would do quite a lot. If he leads, say, Shaman, we can bring in Gengar. Now, we brought Trick Choice Specs Gengar to try and trick... he does lead Shaman. So... I don't really know what this thing wants to do to me, so let's Nature's Madness. We are Assault Vested. Okay, so he does go into the camera up. That's a great start for us. That's a really great start for us. Let's go into... Yeah, let's go into Milotic, and we can get our burn up. It crits us, which is annoying. So we should just recover here. Recover off what we can. He's probably going to switch, yeah. Out into Shaman. That's fine. We do have our burn up, so that's nice. We can now go into Coco again because we are Assault Vest again with some Spadef investment. Do I just want to go straight into the Gengar though and go for the Sludge Wave? No, I'm going to go into Coco. We do have that Assault Vest, so we should hopefully not take too much from this. Okay. That's not ideal. I wish I had a U-turn instead of Volt Switch. So this is the time where we start to calc. This is where we start to calc. If we take this set and we do something like this. Imported one set. So now if I type in... Does it work like this? No. I have to type in... here he is, Birdman, Tapu Koko. If I put that in against a Shaman, Thunderbolt just does enough to break the sub. I think we have to Thunderbolt here. Oh, I forgot to drop the link in the Discord for people that wanted to watch. Yeah, I don't want this thing to start setting up. I don't know what it does, so let's break the sub. Okay, he goes for Leech Seed. Let's Volt Switch out here. Okay, that did 13%, so this thing is clearly invested. Let's go into Gengar. He goes for that again. That's fine. We'll just start Sludge Waving. Oh, the Earth Power. We can do disable the Earth Power, which is nice, but with the special defense drop, it really doesn't matter. We can Sludge Wave again. Do I think he's going to go straight into Wartortles? If I think he's going to go straight into Wartortles, I could switch out. What is my Wartortles answer here? I guess Hydreigon is, but I don't really want to bring Hydreigon in on a Shaman. That seems somewhat risky. I imagine... Let's be brave. Okay, so he stays in. He doesn't... Okay, he doesn't stay in. That's fine. We do make the read. Let's Fire Blast here. That's fine. That's fine. Pretty sure we outspeed this thing, so we can U-turn out. Ooh, what do I want to do against an Aromatisse? I think I can Toxic and Roost on this thing pretty easily. Okay, the Trick Room is actually fine because I'm not that slow. Let's get our rocks up. I don't know what this thing wants to do just yet, so let's get our rocks up. And let's go for the Toxic. Now this thing probably has natural cure. Oh, I didn't realize he was asking me why isn't Gengar scary, man. Because Hydreigon is scary, man. I don't know. If you're watching this loot, then you've seen that I don't even know what's going on. This might be an overshare with you guys, but I'm literally sat here in my girlfriend's pajama bottoms recording this. I jumped out the shower to try and wake myself up, and I don't know if you can see this, if I can get this on camera, but there's like, they've got little like Asian people on them. I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know why I'm showing you this, but that's how just not with it I am. I'm literally wearing my girlfriend's pajamas. Why not? He's gonna want to possibly sub. Is he gonna want to sub with the toxic? He's probably gonna want to switch out, isn't he? No, he's gonna want to stay in apparently. No, he isn't. Why do I keep forgetting that speed matters? It just seems to take forever to do that. I do want to Nature's Madness this thing, but Coco's been too pivotal, so let's Volt Switch out. This battle has been so switchy, if that's a thing. I should have Nature's Madness. That would have been really nice on that. Trick Room has one turn. Is that this turn? That must be this turn. So we're safe to Sludge Wave. Okay, we're safe to Sludge Wave here. If he goes into Wartortles and I trick the specs onto Wartortles, that would be amazing. But I don't, yeah. Because that would stop this thing wish passing all the time anyway. Oh, he goes for the protect. Okay, we are locked into trick now. But I don't want him to be able to trick on something good. So let's go into Transylvanian Man. Yeah, so he stops us from going for the trick, which is fine. Okay, he goes into Fortress, which is also fine. I guess he's going to want to try and Rapid Spin or something here. Probably Rapid Spin. So let's go into Snake Man. I would have liked to have gone for Gengar. It would have been brave, but I didn't want to risk him going for Gyro Ball and taking Gengar out or something like that. Let's go for the Scold and see what comes in. Burn, 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 burn. No burn. This is a problem now. This is a real problem. We can Sludge Wave it, but it will then take us out the next turn. It outspeeds Hydreigon. This is a problem. This thing is a huge problem. We need to find a way to get Donphan set up, and it will probably be against this somehow. We are, the way things are going, we're losing this. I have to go into Coco. I have to go into Coco. And I have to Thunderbolt. Oh, we don't even break the sub this time. Without the crit, we don't even break the sub. Let's Thunderbolt again. Oh, this is a nightmare. What's he going to want to do this turn? I don't even know who to go into. Let's go Scary Man and hope he hasn't got... Okay, we do manage to avoid the Earth Power, which is so nice. I should really have been fearing that on Coco. I've been brave thinking you might do that on Coco. Let's go Dark Pulse, it won't miss. And now, as he got Dazzling Gleam, okay, so he goes for the Leech Seed. As he goes for that, we can now... Do I think he's going to go for the sub again? He might go for the sub again, so let's Dark Pulse. Okay, he doesn't, it goes out into Romatisse. I should have Fire Blasted, that probably would have done more. We get the crit anyway. I mean, can we do anything else to Aromatisse? I don't even know. No, Fire Blast did nothing. There's no point in calking. Fire Blast did nothing before we saw that. I have to U-turn out here. Which means he's probably going to go for Trick Room. So he can underspeed whatever I bring in. Let's hope he goes for Trick Room. Ah, he goes for Wish. I want to knock off, at least get this thing's leftovers off, or do I think he's going to protect? No, he's going to try and pass into the Shaman, so we do get rid of the Shaman's leftovers, so that at least stunts some of its recovery. I can't stay in on this thing, though. There's no way I can stay in on this thing. He's got to expect me to go into Coco and Earth Power, surely. Okay, so he goes to the Leech Seed. Do I expect him just to go straight out? Yeah, I expect him to go out into Aromatisse again, so let's U-turn on this Shaman. God, this is just trying to whittle him down, trying to grind him down. Okay, so he does stay in this time. He's got to be going for sub again. He's got to be going for sub again. The Gengar is becoming less and less useful. I guess it still beats Mew. It still beats Mew. I should have Fire Blasted. He knows I have the Fire Blast though. There's one move he's left to reveal, which must be Seed Flare. And I would love to bring in Donphan, Rock Polish on him this turn, and then hit him once he activates Weakness Policy, but he will go behind his sub this turn. So I need to be able to break his sub. I have to just keep doing this game. Okay, there's the Seed Flare, so he does have it. How much does a Seed Flare do to Gengar? Can I Volt Switch out into Gengar? That would be nice, but something tells me I can't. So how much did he just do to us? He just did 48% with the Seed Flare. So he must be around max special attack and timid. So that means that I can just go straight in with this Gengar set. Let's import that. Gengar. Dead man, there he is. Did I leave it neutral natured? I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. No way. I'm so stupid. Sorry guys, that's a huge mistake on my part. It's supposed to be modest, I think. Ah, that's a huge error. Seed Flare does way too much. So we have to go into... That's Nature's Madness. Honestly, what does Coco do at this point? We have to get some damage up on this thing. Let's Nature's Madness, and then we can get something in for free. Or not, we can just get a bit of grind down on him. How much would Dazzling Gleam do? Where am I? I'm here. Coco, how much would Dazzling Gleam do? Dazzling Gleam does 30 to 36%. So Thunderbolt maxes out at 30. So Dazzling Gleam. Why have I been Thunderbolting instead of Dazzling Gleaming this whole time? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I should have been, when I was trying to break his sub, why was I Thunderbolting? I should have Dazzling Gleam. Oh well, let's do it now. Okay, he has nothing to hit. Transylvania, I don't think. So let's go into Transylvania. Okay, good. He goes for the earth power. I don't think he'll stay in, so what do I think he'll go into? Let's go straight into Coco. Oh, he does stay in. No, he doesn't. Why do I keep doing that? What is wrong with me? Oh my goodness. Let's Nature's Madness this thing. We need to start setting up some stuff to sweep here, so... Let's go into Hydreigon and fire off a Fire Blast. I expect him to switch, but if he goes into camera, we take it out with a Dark Pulse next turn anyway. Aromatisse does come in. Aromatisse obviously has been a problem for us, and he does now get to wish into his... into his Shaman, but I'm just going to stay in and Fire Blast again because I don't want him to... He hasn't been offensive with this thing at all, so... I expect him to protect here and to try and preserve the Aromatisse. So let's go straight into Gengar on the protect. Please protect, go on. Okay, the protect fails. He gets his wish back. But now how does he go from here? We have the upper hand for once, and we can just click Sludge Wave here. Alright, he's going to no respect, so he's going to go into the Wartortles now, and we're going to go back out into Hydreigon. The reads, boys! Ah, there we go. Right. Let's Fire Blast again. Manaphy comes in this time. I have very little for this Manaphy, but that's fine. It outspeeds us. I did not realize that. Is it hundreds all round? Is it 100, 100, 100 stat Pokemon? I did not know that. So, in that case, how does hydration work? I don't actually know how hydration works. Is it just rain heals any status? Is that what hydration is? I think... Is it a Manaphy he has, or is it a... Yeah, it's a Manaphy, isn't it? Yeah. I never know Manaphy and Fion. So, ability will be high... HHHHHHFG high... Okay, hydration's not there. I'm pretty sure that just does your... It just does your status when it's raining. Do I want to go into Donphan and be brave as hell and try and set up the Rock Polish? I can't remember what HP these Shaman's on. 38%. The Mew. The problem is if either Mew or Manaphy is max speed, we do get outsped, so it is a little bit early for that. And we're playing well. I could bluff that I'm Scarf Gengar because he knows that I'm choiced. He's clearly predicting that I'm choiced. I could bluff that I'm Scarf here. I mean, I outspeed it anyway, so he has to fear. I would naturally outspeed it if I put the right nature on. Oh, that could be so painful because how much would I be doing right now with Gengar against a Milotic choice specs? In fact, why don't we go with our own set? Duh. Gengar, Dead Man, Timid against Milotic against Manaphy. Sorry, have I got Energy Ball? I've got Energy Ball, so I would definitely take this thing out if I outsped it. I don't outspeed it, so I can't. I could bluff it, but then he'd switch out anyway, so it would do me no good. Milotic's my only switch here. Unless I can try and... I'm going to try and set up. I'm going to try and set up because Milotic's my only switch and it's not a good one. So, here we go, guys. Here we go. We get the Sturdy. We get the Rock Polish. The burn! No! Oh, no! No way! I'm so hurt by that. I'm so hurt by that. And now I can't bluff with the Gengar because he's going to assume I have nothing for it. So let's just... This is just going to be stall now. This is can... He's going to be able to Wish Pass with Aromatisse if I'm not careful. He might... No, I have to stay in. Okay, he does go into Aromatisse. He is going to Wish Pass. Just as I feared. He is going to Wish Pass, and he's going to want to Wish Pass into the... He's going to want to Wish Pass into the... the Shaman. So if he clicks Wish here, I go into Gligar. He doubles out into Shaman. I double out into Gengar. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. He goes for the Wish. I go into Gengar as he doubles out into Shaman. Okay, he goes for the Protect. So now he's going to expect me to Sludge Wave and go to Wartortles. Or he stays in knowing that I've been doing that to him. And then what does he do if I can still... Thing is, I can still beat Wartortles with Hydreigon. I'm going to Sludge Wave. He goes for the Protect. He's going to see that I'm locked into that now. He's going to try and go into the Wartortles in theory. Dragonize it. Dragonize back. I think I'm going to go into my Lotic. We're going to try and Scold. I think he's got this. I don't know how we're going to come back. I really don't want this to be a 6-0 though, but I think it might be. I think it might be. I don't know how we get back into this at this point. I really don't. Oh man. Yeah, he gets the pass into Shaman. This is a nightmare. He's gonna go for the sub here, so we can break his sub. Yeah, we can break his sub with a U-turn here, I think. I hope U-turn breaks the sub. Okay, so we go straight into that. Now he just protects every turn on Gengar to see what we're doing. We've seen that. So we can go into anything safely here. There we go. He does go for the Scout. U-turn again and get some chip off on this thing. Okay, so he wishes, and I expect him to pass that wish now into Shaman. So let's get the Toxic, which means Shaman now can't stay in. We can Stealth Rock. I feel like we haven't played that badly, but we are going to lose, I think. So he is going to go for the the sub here. Okay, he's not. Okay. That's annoying. I thought he was going to go for the sub and try and sit behind sub because he doesn't know we have Roost. But now he does. He's going to rapid spin. Yep. So now is a good time to fire this off, I believe. This thing will take us out here, but now the Wartortles is choice specs. We can fire blast here. So the Wartortles is essentially useless now. He goes into the Aromatisse again. Okay, so if we land another Fire Blast here, we might be able to KO this thing. If we somehow pull this back, even if we take one Pokemon, I'm going to be happy, honestly. Whew! This battle has been intense. Ugh. Okay, so he does go out into this thing. Now is the time to import some sets. Oh, this thing outspeeds me. We've already seen that, so I can't stay in. This thing outspeeds me. He's going to go for Ice Beam, so we have to go into Milotic. Which gives him a free switch into Aromatisse. So we gamble and go Hydreigon. Nope, he stays in and plays it. Okay, that's it. We had to gamble on something, guys, or we never would have won. Let's see if we can live an Ice Beam, but if we can't, we wouldn't have taken anything anyway, so... No, we can't. Okay, guys, that's the 6-0. That's the 6-0. Man, and I know that it was just, I was so badly prepped for this. So badly prepped. I felt like I played okay at times, but I definitely didn't play well at others. I will just forfeit this now because, well, no, I'll let him Seed Flare. Why not? Why not let him Seed Flare? Yeah, well played, Luke. You know, I think you had a good game there as well. I think your team was built excellently well. Actually, I think you really sorry, I'm actually replying to you as I'm trying to speak to you. I think you prepped excellently well, and that's what definitely won you the match, and played very well with the team. I'm gutted, guys, to be 6-0'd. Absolutely gutted, but it happens. You know, it happens. It's a setback, but I came into today knowing this could happen, especially, as I say, given the rush prep, given the circumstances this week. That being said, it's certainly not an excuse. There's a lot I can learn from this game. A lot of the actual plays that I made, some of them I felt were pretty good. But what I didn't really think about was the long game. While I was thinking, well, I can make this read here and that switch there, I think I wasn't paying enough attention to, well, what do I need to win in 20 turns time? Do you know what I mean? I needed Coco around. Once Coco went down, I then became desperate, went for the Donphan sweep. And it cost me. So that's how it goes sometimes, guys. You win some, you lose some. We will be back next week in week 10. I think there's only 2 more weeks left, if I'm right. If I'm right, there's 2 weeks left. We play... Who have we got left to play? I think my man Eevee, Eevee Master, I think we have him left to play. And then I think on the last week, we have our co-commissioner, Pokemon Trainer Hakeem. I need at least 1 win from those 2 games to make playoffs, I believe. So at least 1. Really, I need both. So it will be two fascinating games against 2 friends of mine, actually 2 people I know pretty well. So that will be very, very interesting. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling on. I'm sorry I couldn't do better today. I'm sorry I couldn't perform better. But hopefully, you know, next week or the week after, we make up for it. We still make playoffs. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for loafing around with me, and I'll catch you again next time.